Hey girls, happy Wednesday. I wanted to pop on today to give you a little selling tip. I guess it's not a selling tip, it's actually a lead generation tip, but that will lead to sales, right? And so I'm sure you have heard about facial bags at some point in your business. And so I recently saw kind of a new spin on facial bags, and I was really excited about it, and I wanted to share the idea with you, and I am probably going to implement this, and hopefully it'll give me some great results. And so for those of you who don't know what a facial bag is, this is what it looks like. Okay, so this is something where you have some kind of entry form or sign on the front and enter to win for some kind of facial. I usually do like a microdermabrasion facial, something like that. But this is just a little gift bag. I think I got these at Target. It was like 2 for $1, but you can find some really cute and expensive little gift bags in the gift wrap section at Target. And the reason I like to use gift bags is because they're inexpensive, and if they get thrown out for whatever reason, it's not a big deal. But what's great about this is that the sign is on the front, and then I actually attach the entry forms on the side. And so I just use some ribbon and punch a hole in these entry forms so that they're just strung in here, and then I have a pen attached to the side with some ribbon as well. So it's all self-contained, and you just put this on the counter in a business, and it just allows you to leave it there for 10 days or a week or two and then check on it a little bit later. So it's a great way to generate some new names and not having to be there at the same time. And so the way that you would go about walking in to set this up is you would basically just walk in and ask to speak to the manager, and you can have this in your hand. And so I would just say, is there a manager available? And once they say yes, I say, hi, I just wanted to introduce myself. My name is Kelly, and I'm a small business owner in the area with Mary Kay. And I was just wondering if you ever partnered with other small businesses to offer extra appreciation for your customers. And they'll say, well, no, we haven't done that before. What do you have in mind? And I'll say, oh, well, it's just a really simple little thing. I'm just trying to partner with other businesses to enhance their appreciation. And so this is something for your customers where they can enter to win a facial. And in this case, what I'm doing is a charcoal mask facial. So it says, enter to win for an exclusive charcoal masking session for you and 5 of your fun friends. And so I really think with charcoal being like a big deal right now, this is definitely a great way to go. And I think this is going to draw a lot more people than just like a microdermabrasion facial, even though that is fantastic as well. So you would just walk in and say, I would just leave this here on your counter or wherever you have some space, and then I just check on it every 10 days or so. And then everyone who enters gets a little facial session, and it's just compliments of your store. So you can choose if you want to offer, like, to buy a $10 gift card from the store and offer that as a part of the grand prize winner as well. So that's an option that if they're hesitant and they're like, oh, I don't know about that, that might be something that will help them because it's something in it for them as well. But a lot of places will just let you leave it there. And so I left them at places like hair salons, nail salons, tanning salons. I left it in the bathroom at Nissan where I was doing my weekly event where I was getting names. You can leave it at your gym in the bathroom or in an area where women kind of hang out. Maybe there's like a sign-in place or a table with other business cards and things like that. So think about areas where women frequent, areas that you tend to do business with, where there's a lot of women. It could be like a consignment store, like a family-owned little shop type deal, little boutique. Those are all great places to go. And you just walk in, you just ask if you can leave it there. It's just a way to enhance their customer appreciation and make something fun and special for their customers. So another idea, if you don't want to do the bag, and this is not something I've tried yet, I will tell you, is I saw this recently, and it says text to win, or text win to the word. So they're going to text the word win to your number. And it's basically the same deal, but you would leave this like in a picture frame. So you can go to the dollar store and get like a really cheap picture frame and put this in there, this little sign. And so instead of leaving something where you have to go back and pick up the entry forms, people will just be texting you, and that's how you get your bookings. So, brand new idea. I just happened to see this on someone else's Facebook page and I thought it was really brilliant. Not something that I have tried before, but I definitely think it's worth trying. And so I have a document. It's a Word document, so you can edit it, and it has both of these versions, the enter to win and then the text to win. And so you can totally customize it for yourself and print it out and give it a try. And so just a couple of tips with these facial bags. You know, they are a really great way to get some new names, especially because you don't have to be present to collect the names. But if you only put one out, it's not going to be enough, because the results that I have gotten from these facial bags, you know, some places I go and there's like 10 names and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so exciting. Other times I go and there is 1 or 2 or 0. Other times I go to check on them and they're like, yeah, I have no idea what happened to that. I saw it the other day, but it's not here anymore. And I'm like, great, thanks. So that's why we do the gift bags, because you don't want to be spending money on, you know, these boxes that might just get thrown out by a store manager or something like that. So just be aware that you need to have multiples of these out if you really want to see some results. But especially with the charcoal masking one, I definitely think that this is something that could work really well for you. And I'll be emailing out the cover sheet, the sign-in sheet, along with the entry forms for you to print out, and hopefully that will be helpful for you as you assemble these. And so, like I said, just kind of take a look at Google Maps or drive around and just kind of pay attention to what kinds of stores are in your area. So if you have nail salons, even dry cleaners, just think about where businesswomen would be going. You know, they have to pick up their dry cleaning because they have suits and dresses that they wear. They have to go get their nails done. They have to get their hair done. So anywhere they're waiting for a while. So those are all suggestions. And so I hope it's helpful, and can't wait to hear about your success stories as you start implementing this idea. So have a wonderful day.